Like you've never seen before. A lot of buzz about the X Factor. It's Simon Cowell's new show.
It starts tonight, and Kaci is here to give us a preview. Actually, really do love the show.
I do actually love the show. They let those of us in the press and 800 fans see a version of it last week. So we've seen portions of tonight, portions of tomorrow night, and it is fantastic. And Simon Cowell is the man behind the X Factor, and I had a one-on-one chat with him in LA this past week that I was very nervous for, and I asked him all about the show and what we can expect. The big differences, by the way, between this show and Idol, well, first of all, the age range is 12 and up, and the first major round of auditions are all done in front of the judges and an audience of thousands. Simon and fellow judges L.A. Reid, Paula Abdul, and Nicole Scherzinger were here in Seattle for auditions earlier this summer, so I asked him if we had regained his favor after a not-so-great showing a few years back.
100%. I mean, the reason we went back to Seattle was after this torturous time I had when I was on Idol, and it was just a horrible, horrible time. And I thought, you know what, second chance. Let's see what happens if we go back there with this show. And the first part, when we started, the first session, because we had, you have a morning session, you have an afternoon session, was hideous. And I thought, here we go again, it's going to be just as bad. And then suddenly, bang, it all changed.
Can you tell when someone walks on stage? Do you have a sense of whether they're going to be it or not?
I have a feeling, and the interesting thing is, and I learned this when I did Susan Boyle years ago, is that if we hadn't had an audience behind us, I'm not sure that would have been the same audition. Because we used to do all these shows, you know, like in a room like this, and you set up a desk, and it's very cold, and there's no atmosphere. But with Susan, I remember feeling something behind me from the audience the very first time I did this audition. And I thought, you love this girl. You could feel it. And the same thing happened on X Factor, where you're thinking this is good, and then you start to hear this murmur behind you because you've got 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 people behind you. And then when they get it en masse, you go, okay, maybe you've got the X Factor. No, you've got the X Factor. And I saw that a few times, and it's magic when it happens. Alternatively, when you're terrible and you've got 5,000 people hating you, I mean, it's 5,000 times as worse.
When you have a 12-year-old on stage and they're just not good, do you tone down your criticism, or do you just let them have it because that's how it would be in the real world if this was a real audition?
Well, let me make it clear. It's not a question of the 12-year-olds being frightened of me. It's me being frightened of the 12-year-olds. And I swear to God, the cockiest, lippiest contestants we had were like the 14, 15-year-olds walking out with this swagger. You say no to them, they go nuts at you. I mean, one 14-year-old in New York, I felt like that big because I interrupted him. I haven't finished yet, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, but that's what they're like nowadays. They are totally and utterly fearless.
So no kid gloves needed?
I need protection.
I did offer to be his bodyguard.
Interesting point that he makes there.
Yeah, I mean, you have kids that are nearing that age.
I think that there is a real sense of entitlement with kids today. I mean, everybody thinks they're going to be famous.
Well, I know, fame is kind of where it's all at with this show. It premieres tonight, 8 p.m., 2 hours featuring Seattle. Yay! Second show tomorrow night at 8. Both of those are, of course, followed by Q13 Fox News at 10. And Bill, yeah, as you're mentioning, I think some of the things that we saw in the, I don't want to give away too much, but one of the most amazing singers that we saw that you'll see tonight is 12.
Oh.
Really?
And I think what's great about this show, too, is they have the cameras following them backstage after they've done their bit. And you see the girl, and she's already done her interview with the host, Steve Jones, and she walks away and she's like this. She's like, Mom, did you see that? Did you see that? I've never seen that before. I mean, this is the first time that they've stepped on stage in front of more than their family, and it's 4,000 people.
Man, I can't even imagine.
Can you imagine? I mean, really?
See, and here's the thing. People are watching this right now, and these guys have to pump this up. It's a show on their air.
Right?
But
yeah,
you really, I mean,
you really do
you know,
love it.
you loved it.
And feeling the buzz from the crowd that I watched it with was how I knew it's going to be huge. I mean, the rawness of it, when you have, and you'd watch someone auditioning, there's this one guy you're going to see tonight, and he's all over the place. He's doing the worm, and he's, you know, it's all about the dancing, and we're all thinking, yeah, Simon's going to say no. And they put him through.
Really?
Yes, this show is more about talent and performance and star power than anything else. And so I love the surprise with it. You don't know if the judges are going to agree with you or not, and the audience acts as a voice for you. You're sitting there yelling at your TV because you don't like what the judges are saying, and the audience is yelling at the judges for you.
And another reason to watch, Steve Jones.
Oh, he is delicious. He is a delight. I will confirm that. And Nicole and Paula are delights as well.
All right.
So jealous of you.
All right, Kaci, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.